Coach Hoops here. Uplifting 365 it's Monday. We're rocking and rolling January 22nd. And, last night, I wrote about it a little bit in the blog that I'm going to be putting out a little bit later tonight. Last night, I was doing a little research on the 5 pillars for my program, and I stumbled across a course called, not a course, but a book called The 5 Pillars of Positive Thinking. And I'm like, I've got 5 pillars for positive anxiety mindset, and this is the first I discovered this book. Well, so it was written by David Heimbacher, and I'm starting to read it now, and I think it's excellent. So I'm reading it, getting more information on it, but I did type up a little thing on there saying that, hey, I did not know that I would be intruding on a name that somebody had that was similar. But his book is fantastic so far. As far as I can tell. Now, I wanted to talk more about this whole idea of from being able to shift negative thoughts to a more positive outlook, and that's what he talks about in his book. And the very first thing he's talking about is how you've got to get to that level of gratitude, and then you got to be able to document the gratitude that's going on in your life, like journalizing the different things that you are grateful for every day, and then events that kind of center around that, because more positive thoughts will get into your mind, and it kind of pushes away some of that negativity, and it makes it easier. That negativity gets pushed aside. So I was thinking more and more about that, and I'm going, the next step in our discussions is definitely get into tactical documentation. And to be tactical means to be, on top of something as though you're doing it on purpose for the following reasons, and it's going to make the following things happen. So that's the reason you would even have this kind of documentation. But as you begin to document these positive events, positive thoughts, especially as they center around in our world, around the START strategy and how you can apply that to anything, by starting with that be still, be silent, then take time, take action, start to get positive, then affirm that positivity and say, yeah, I'm doing this in the right way, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing here, and I'm feeling a lot better about it. You know what? I feel like I'm in control of this situation. And then you reflect on it once things calm down for you. When we're talking about an anxious moment, things calm down for you. But if it's all about just having the right strategy of, these are the goals that I had for today, and these are the things I'm doing to accomplish it. Now you're reflecting on those kinds of things, and then you are documenting their completion. So I'm looking for different planners that would be appropriate for, daily reminders, the things that are going to allow you to become mindful again. Like I was talking about the Pause app, and how when you use that app, it's free. 30 Days to Resilience with John Eldridge, and it's beautiful. I'm in the middle of the 20th day, I think, and again. But what I'm trying to say is that then it reminds you can set reminders to do that twice a day. And you can get reminders for Lectio and reading your Bible app, or you can get reminders for just about everything. But now that I'm studying and researching some of these planners, I'm figuring out that you can get reminders all day long of things that you're supposed to accomplish, whether you're a high school student or in college, or have an agenda for your company, or just things that you want to do. Like, I got to get my exercise routine in, and and it pops up there at 3:00 in the afternoon or whatever, then you got to kind of go with it. So all of these things are taking negative thoughts, shaking them up a little bit, and saying, you know what, we already are predisposed towards more negative thinking, 80-20. I got to even that out in order to get to a more positive mindset that's longer term. So I'm excited to pass on some of the tools I was just reading in David Heimbacher's book. And then I'm going to start throwing lists out there on my blogs of things that you can do to get yourself going in the right way. And, more scenarios on success scenarios, I call them, for the START strategy success scenarios for daily events, things that are happening. And then the whole idea that now that we're going to get into tactical documentation, that means to have a daily plan, an itinerary of what you're going to accomplish in the day, and taking it more from just in your mind to putting it digitally in your phone or getting one of those planners. I used to use a Franklin planner way back, and it had kind of this carry forward method where you'd do things for the day, and then if there was things that you didn't accomplish, they'd go right to the top of the list for the next day. But that was, prior to the digital planner world. But the whole idea is the same, is to allow yourself to know that you have things documented and you can refer to them, and it makes you more positive, more stronger, more at ease, more comfortable, confident, all the kinds of things that you're trying to accomplish. And as he was saying in the first part of his book and the previous book I was reading, the happiness thing has to be on purpose. You gotta be able to say, these are the things that make me happy. I'm gonna document the things that make me happy, and I'm gonna go with them and see if that doesn't kind of keep pushing me forward day after day, week after week. And the next thing you know, you've kind of taken the anxiousness piece right out of the equation until something occurs that causes you to have a minor setback, and you go, that's all right, I got this, because I document, I have a plan, I have an itinerary, I've created goals for myself, and now I'm just ticking them off and accomplishing them one by one. And you'll see yourself crossing things off the list of things that had to get done, and you're going to start going, you know what, I can't wait to do that again tomorrow. You're just kind of going, whoa, I'm in this. This is it. Talk to you.